our emergency departments, but we will prioritise those.
At 7 a.m. on Tuesday next week, the 2nd of July. Well, no, this is one of the first issues they have to deal with. Dominic Hughes, BBC News.
A former Fujitsu software engineer has admitted that the Post Office asked him to alter his evidence in court to make it less emotive, and that a witness statement he'd prepared was changed to save the Post Office from embarrassment. More than 700 sub-postmasters were prosecuted for fraud and theft based on faulty data from the Horizon system. Our business correspondent Emma Simpson can explain.
Sub-postmaster Noel Thomas on his way to prison in 2006. He spent his 60th birthday behind bars. It took 15 years to clear his name at the Court of Appeal. Gareth Jenkins, here in the middle, was the Fujitsu engineer who was used by the Post Office as an expert witness to defend the Horizon IT system in court. He was asked to draft a witness statement on what he thought could be causing the problems in Noel Thomas's branch accounts. He says one possible explanation: there's been some sort of system failure. But then he was forwarded this email from Post Office investigator Graham Ward saying, "This statement needs more work. I think the system failure line is potentially very damaging," saying it's more important to get it right and ensure we are not embarrassed at court.
Do you agree that Mr. Ward was seeking here directly to influence the contents of your witness statement in criminal proceedings before the Crown Court?
I think that could be interpreted in that way, yes.
Do you interpret it in that way?
I think he was just looking at getting my meaning made clearer.
And here's how Mr. Ward sought to improve it. He strikes out the line about system failure, saying it's a really poor choice of words. It may well support the postmaster's claim that the system is to blame for the losses.
At the time, did you consider his conduct to be appropriate?
I saw him as trying to improve the way that the statement was worded.
So you thought this was appropriate?
I didn't think it was inappropriate at the time.
The statement wasn't ultimately heard in court as Noel Thomas pleaded guilty to false accounting to avoid a more serious charge of theft in the hope it would keep him out of jail.
It's been 17 years for me. My family have gone through hell. I've been lucky, to be quite honest, that I've got such a good family and friends. But, you know, it sickens you, to be quite honest, what they've been doing to people.
Gareth Jenkins insisted the changes still accurately reflected what had happened, just using less emotive words. Emma Simpson, BBC News, at the Post Office inquiry.
Detectives in Tenerife are